Hello, Fords, and how you doing? Right now, I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of Microsoft Office 365 so that you have a good understanding about what Office 365 is about and why we're using it. And so, just a quick tour. It's not a whole lot. Well, a slightly long tour, but not hopefully not too quick. So, I'm going to do is show you what you'll be seeing, how you log in, how you set up your account, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be something interesting. All right, so you see this Microsoft Online Services. So when you mouse over it, it's Microsoft Online Services Team. Now I'm using Outlook.com, which is the old Windows Live Hotmail.com email service. You may get it in Yahoo, you may get it in Gmail. It's going to look slightly different, but in Hotmail or Outlook.com, it looks like this. So you want to click into the new and modified user account information. Just click into it. And this gives you what your email address is going to be and your temporary password. What you want to do is hit Control C after you highlight it. You want to highlight it first, like this. Make sure that you don't copy extra spaces. See that space right there? Don't do that. Make sure that you don't copy any spaces and Control C. Okay? If not, if it's better for you, you may want to write it down. Make sure you notice the capital letters, the small case letters, and the numbers. It is case sensitive. Then, after you copy it, you click on that link down there that says portal.office.com. It opens up a new page. So your email's here, your personal email's here, and your Evolve Forward or Shiz email is here. Okay. So now we're going to log into the account. Notice this is the sign-in page for Office 365. I'm going to type in okay. Yep, that's the email address. Most likely it's going to be your first name at evolve4.net or your first name at shiz.tv. If there's another person who's working with us with the same first name, we're going to have to alter your first name just a little bit. And then use Control V on your keyboard to put in the password. If you need to type it in, well, you just, capital R U T O 3443. But your code is going to be different. Okay, it's going to be very unique to you. So you make sure you type it in exactly the way you see it. And then check this little box, keep me signed in. So you enter your credentials and you click on sign in. Do not save your password at this time. Don't hit this box. Just close it. Notice that it's going to ask you for your password again. So the temporary password that was in that email, paste it right there. So if you're typing it in, it's capital R, small case UTO 3443. Of course, again, your numbers are going to be different. You type it in here, and then you type in your password. Password must be 7 to 15 characters, I believe. It's got to have capital letters, small case numbers, or I'm sorry, capital letters, small case letters, and numbers. And for even more secured password, it's got to have a special character. Now, when you type in your password, you're not going to be able to see what you're typing. So I'm going to show you a sample of a good strong password. Diamonds. I'm going to use the first 3 letters of diamonds. I'm going to add a couple of numbers. Let's say my favorite number is 5 and 25. Okay, easy to remember, but that's only 6 characters. So then I can put in the rest. Die 525 mon. Okay, and then maybe even add an exclamation point. That makes a strong password. So you can type that in. Okay, and that's what I'm using for my password. Let me copy this somewhere because I will forget that myself. That's not my password, okay? That's just something I came up with just for this demonstration. I'm going to, just for this demonstration, I'm going to paste the password for this fake account here so I can have it. And then once you click on that, Now you can save your password. So click on remember. Okay. Set up now. So I'm going to set up my account for I am a I am a I am a I am a evolveforward.net, right? Okay. And you have to sign in again with your new password. Okay. So you check that box, keep me signed in. You type in your new password that you created, and you click on sign in. If you need to, click on remember again. All right, it's signing me in. Now, if you ever forget your password, not a problem. You can set it up to where it will text your phone to verify you. It will send an email to your personal email, or you can answer security questions. Believe it or not, this one's the hardest. So I suggest you use these two. You only have to set up one, but for this demonstration, I'm going to do both. I'm going to say set me up now for the phone. I'm going to select United States. If you live in other countries, make sure you select the country that you're in. We do have a person that lives in the UK and another person that lives in Lebanon that works for Shiz. All right, so we're going to type in the phone number. This is my phone number here. If it's a house number, make sure you click on call me because it will call your phone, and an automated voicemail or voice system will call you and give you the numbers verbally. If your phone does text, I would suggest use text. Okay, so you want to text me. All right, so in a few minutes, I should get a text. Oh, there it is. It came in right quickly. I'm glad because this demonstration I don't want to last too long because it's already going to be long enough. So I'm going to type in the code that I got in my text. Verify. And there it is. It's giving me a green check mark to say that this phone number is now my password reset phone number. You may want to go ahead and set up one more because what if you decide to change your phone number and the only way you can authenticate yourself is through your personal email? At least you have two ways to change your password. You can always go back in and change your phone number for your authentication. So, and if we're not available, well, you won't be able to reset your password. So now this is a way to set up your email. Click on set up now and you type in your personal email address. Okay, email me, and in a few minutes I should get an email. There it is. Microsoft on behalf of Shiz Incorporated is the name of the email. Shiz Incorporated account email verification code. I'm going to click on that, and there's my code, right? So double click on that, copy it, and paste the code here. Or you can just type it out, 821490, 821490. Verify. And now I got both accounts verified. Click on finish. Takes a few seconds, and there it is. This is your home page. Right now you're logged into your account. You are logged in. Okay. So now temporarily you will be able to install Microsoft Office 2016. If you are Shiz Incorporated, if you have a shiz.tv email address, you will be able to install a full version of Microsoft Office. If you have an evolveforward.net email address, you will not get Office in about a month or so. This will be turned off and your Microsoft Office 2016 will not work. Just to let you know. Right now you can download it, but in about a month or two, anybody who has an evolveforward.net email address will not be able to install Office, so there's really no point. But if you with shiz.tv, go ahead and install it. You click on install now. Make sure you uncheck both of those boxes. Save the file and let it install. Okay, I'm not going to install because I already got Microsoft Office on here. I'm not going to overwrite what I've already got. But go ahead and install it and let it run in the background. Okay, it will take maybe an hour or less, depending on your internet connection, for Microsoft Office to be fully installed on your computer. Alright, this up here is called the App Launcher. If you ever need to go back home, you can click on Office 365. It'll take you back to here. This right here will take you to the SharePoint site, and I'll explain what a SharePoint site is in a minute. This right here is your settings button. It looks like a gear. If you use Firefox, this little thing right here will appear every single time. Just make sure that you click on Allow, and then this box will pop up. Allow now, allow, remember. Always click on Allow and Remember. If you go to a different portion of Microsoft Office 365, it's going to pop up again, and you're going to have to deal with that. So just make sure you click on Allow and Remember. Eventually, that won't pop up anymore. This little message here, ignore it for now, because I'm going to take you through those steps anyway. Okay, well, it took me there anyway. If you do happen to click on it, basically it's going to take you to Outlook, Microsoft Outlook Online. And so you select your language, of course, United States English. You want to select your time zone. If you're here in Texas, you want to select Central Time, US and Canada. Don't make sure you select something here. Don't let this go without this being selected. UTC -6, Central Time, US, Canada. If you live in California, it's going to be Pacific Time, US, Canada. So that's Las Vegas, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington. Midwest states or mountain states, it's going to be Mountain Time. If you live in Arizona and you're not in the Indian reservation, it's going to be Arizona. You want to pick Central Time, US, Canada for the Midwest states. And of course, if you're on the East Coast, like in New York, Florida, North Carolina area, you're going to be in Eastern Time, US, Canada. Okay. I live in Texas. You click on Save. So if you ever do see that pop up at any time, just do that. And once you have it set, it's set. The reason why I said don't worry about that error, or that little, not really an error, it's a little pop-up, because this is where you want to go to set that. I'll take you there anyway in case that doesn't pop up for you. Okay, so you click on the settings button and you click on options. Okay, now I'm going to go back some because I actually skipped a part here. In the app launcher, you got several things. You got mail, calendar, people, Yammer, OneDrive, sites, task, dev, video. You also got Word Online, Excel Online, PowerPoint, OneNote Online, Sway, and the Office 365 store. These are the things that you have access to. If you have a few other options, that's because you're management and you have a few other options. We're not using those features yet, but eventually we will. Alright, so let's go back home because I wasn't supposed to go there quite yet. But the first thing that you want to do is ignore that alert and come here. This is the first thing you see when you first log in, and click on Mail. So let's click on Mail. You will get that prompt that's going to ask you for your language and your time zone. Set that, click on Save, and this is where you go to. This is your inbox. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go to my Windows Live account, and I'm going to put evolveforward.net test. So I just want to show you how it looks real quick. It's kind of cool. I'm going to send myself an email or send it to the demo account. So there it is. See how quick that was? So I opened up my email by clicking on it, and this is the email that I just got from my personal account. I hit reply. It's right here. I can also click on that down arrow, and I got a lot of options. I can delete the email. I can reply. So I'm just going to reply to it. test, test, test. Send it, and it's now being sent to my personal email, and I should get that pretty soon here. There we go. All right, so you notice that I got an email from Yammer, and it says test, test, test. Yay. Okay. So this is a quick little, I just want to show you real quick what this looks like. This is your email, and you can use it however you like. You can get that email address to whoever you like, your fans, family, whoever. As long as you're involved with Forward, you will have that email. Okay. So the app launcher will get you to any place in Office 365. This is your calendar. Let's go to the calendar. So I'm going to go to, this is my account. If you notice, I'm using Google Chrome, and I'm also using Firefox. I'm using two different browsers in order to do this demonstration. This is my account. So what I'm going to do is go to the calendar, and I'm going to schedule a meeting. Okay. Or a shoot date. So let's say I'm going to say at 12 o'clock. This is me doing it on my end. Okay. Shooting. Shoot. Location. Somewhere. Okay. Somewhere. It's going to be a 3-hour shoot. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have it set to 24-hour time on my account. You don't have to have it set like that for yours. You can keep it at AM, PM for your account. You don't have to do, military time. All right, so I'm going to say this is the shoot. Excuse my spelling. I'm not worried about it. This is only a demo. Screw it. Let me fix that. Okay. Please bring 2 days of clothing. Peace. All right. So I'm going to add Yammer. There it is. Right. Right. And then send. So IMS is now scheduled. You notice that it ended up. This is now IMS account. Notice that it ended up right here. Nice, right? So if you want to view by day, you can. So I can view by day by clicking on day, work week, week, month, or today. So I'm going to look at tomorrow by using these arrows to go to the tomorrow schedule. Notice that it's kind of grayed out, but my shoot is still here. Also notice that if I, for this part of the demonstration, I'm going to show you the email too. So let's say you don't see it on your calendar yet. Okay, you haven't really checked your calendar, but you're just looking at your email. You get an email from me saying shooting shot. Okay, and so you click on the email and say, oh, it's a calendar because it says accept, tentative, decline, or propose new time. Let's say I'm like, well, I can't be there at 12, but let me I'll go ahead and accept it. Okay, so you go ahead and accept it. Accept it and propose new time. And I'm going to drag this down. You grab onto this. Okay, my apologies. You should be able to drag onto this as it's doing it, but it's not really doing it. So this, I suggest this use this up here. I'm going to suggest 1 o'clock, 1 to 4. Okay. Just to let you know, this updates everybody. So if I put like several people in a particular calendar, like Monica, Delia, or Nilly, Harold, and a bunch of people, everybody's going to get this schedule. Now, when it comes to shooting dates, please make the shooting times, okay? It's important. You can't really make too many changes because we are set on deadlines. This is just a demonstration. Let's say we wanted to meet with you on the phone. Say, hey, let's have a phone meet. And it's like, well, I don't get home. I get off work at 12, but I don't get home till 1. you can set this. Okay, so just kind of let you know, don't suggest new times for shoot dates. Try to make those. But if you notice here, it says accept meeting proposed date. Currently, it was set for 12, propose 1 o'clock. And then you can put in a statement saying, I get home by 1 p.m. Okay, send. All right, so that sent me a message. Okay, so if I check my email, I'm the meeting organizer because I'm the one who started this, right? And I'm like, I get home at 1 p.m. You're proposing this. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we can do that. All right. So let's go ahead and make this happen. Okay. So, oh, I got home. That's supposed to say I get home, right? It's supposed to say I get home. All right. So, basically, it should allow me to accept it. Hold on 1 second. Edit event. Oh, there it goes. And then I can set it, save it, and now it's accepted. Okay. And so now I accepted the meet. Okay. So on your end, if you look at your calendar, and you look at Monday, it should have showed the new time. Ha 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 ha. Okay, something I'm not doing right here. Hold on. Yeah, something I'm not doing right. Okay. Huh. Okay. All right. So basically, on your end, because we're to be the ones producing it, I'll figure that out later. But basically, all you have to do is accept it. Okay. And once you accept it, it gets updated on your calendar as well, and it lets us know that you did accept the media invite. Um, if you want to schedule something, then if you notice, there's a couple extra things that you have to do. I just had to. I don't see where it tells me that it's okay. That's interesting. Okay. So let's get that part, 'cause this is really my end. In Microsoft Outlook, I just want to show you real quick. This is what we use. We use Microsoft Outlook, okay? And so in Microsoft Outlook, it actually gives me the ability to see this here. So I can look at my calendar here for tomorrow and send update, send anyway, and it will automatically update everybody, okay? So on your calendar, let's go back to your calendar, accept. Okay, here we go. Okay. In Microsoft Outlook, it's actually better. Okay, so sorry about that, everybody. So let's continue. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the new send response now. Please don't click on this. Send this. Because if you send that, then on my calendar, on my email, I actually do see that you accepted it. And if it was like Harold, Delia, and Monica, and everybody else, I'll be able to see that. Okay, great. Yes, I am going to be there. Harold's going to be there. Delia is going to be there. Great. Awesome. Awesome. So that's basically about it. Anytime you want to send a new email, just click on New at the top, type in the email address. Now, I'm going to show you something, a quick little trick. If you're sending me an email for the first time, it's not going to automatically fill in. But I can always click on Search Directory. You see how that works? I can just type in Seren, like S-E-R-E, search. Okay, a few options came up, right? Okay, make sure you choose the one that says serenity@shiz.tv. Okay, now I want to show you something here too. I'm going to put Mani. Okay, click on search. See how her personal email shows up as well as her company email? I suggest you send it to the company email. But if you want to send a copy of this email to her personal to make sure she got it, there you go. You can put it in the CC. You can put it up here too, but I suggest you put it in the CC so that you know that Monica got it in her company email and you know that Monica got it in her personal, because she may not be checking her company email throughout the day. All right, so let's just say hi. This is only a test, Monica. Because I didn't tell her I was doing this, but I'm telling her this is only a test. Send, and she's getting the email. Okay. All right. And there it is. Yeah, I got it too because I sent it to myself as well. And my wife Serenity's getting it. Monica in her personal email, so on and so forth. All right. So very good. So that's the email part. It works just like any other email, but just keep in mind this is business class emails. Okay, strictly business class, and so you can pretty much do what you want with it. People. Let's go to people. App launcher. People. Um, in the people, this is where your contacts are. Okay. You got your directory, all users. If you go to directory, all users, you can get anybody's email here. Nice, right? You like that? This is all the corporate emails, the company emails. So you can get Eric's, you can get James, and so on and so forth. Now let's go to all contacts. And let's go to mine. If you click on all contacts, this shows you all the external. Notice that in the back end, I had to put ext in front of everybody's email. I do that because I can determine that this is going to go to lavinx@live.com. Okay, so that shows you that. Distribution groups is a whole different story. I'll get into that much later. Well, actually, you don't have to, because what I can tell you is if you want to send an email to the whole entire crew, you can. And notice that it lists everybody here. It shows everybody. Oh, how did we get a picture there? I'm going to show you that in a minute. So, you got mail, calendar, people. Those are your three basic email functions. Everything else is other features of Office 365. I'm going to show you how to change your picture now. So you click on this little human head here. This is your profile. Click on your profile head and click on About Me. All right. It's going to show you all this. You know, you can scroll down, read about it. So, okay, great. Delve is a function of About Me. It's a new feature of Microsoft Office. It just tells you what's going on. But basically, if you don't care, click on Go to Dev. Once you do that, you'll never see that pop up again. Okay. See where it says Change Photo? Great. All right, we're going to change the photo. So you click on Change Photo, and you click on Upload Photo. Browse. And let's see, I'm going to, what can I use? Me. Okay, let's see. Choose something that's not so, oh, here we go. You choose a picture of yourself, okay? So pick a picture of yourself. But for this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and pick a picture of Serenity and myself. There it is. Awesome, right? Now, if for some reason the picture, let's say it cuts off your head or something like that, we may have to alter the picture. Send me an email of your picture. I will alter it, send it back to you, and you can re-upload it, okay? So that your picture is more center. Sometimes the centering of this is off. And to show you an example of what I mean by that, this picture here that I'm about to show you may be a little difficult to center, okay? Okay, I'm still looking for it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a good example of a picture that's hard to center. Okay, so see how her head is at the top of the picture? So when Microsoft Office cuts the picture, it will basically take a square of it and it may cut off her forehead. So if you are trying to upload a picture and somehow your head gets cut off, send that picture to me. I will cut it to where I think Microsoft Office will do it better, send it back to you, and I'll re-upload it. Otherwise, it's gonna probably cut that off pretty nicely, and it won't look good. All right, so you got your picture uploaded. About me, hello. Type it in. Ask about me, blah blah blah. Fill this in. Put your home phone number if you like. Okay. Put in your fax number if you happen to have one. If you live in Austin, put in Austin. You know, if you live in Dallas, put in Dallas. Just put in the city name. Okay. If if you live in, like Chinatown, put in Chinatown. Put in whatever you like. Just put the name of the city. Don't worry about the logistics of it. Okay. Put in your mobile number. Past projects, well, fill it in. Comma, fill it in. Comma, fill it in. Oops. Put in your past projects. Okay. Skills. Well, what do you know how to do? 30 words per minute. I know I do public speaking. Okay, great. Birthday. Now remember to use this format only. My birthday is February 13th. That's it. Okay. Click on this little, those three dots. Go to news feeds. Okay, great. You can set that any way you like. Come here. None of these are adjustable. Okay. This was already set in Microsoft Outlook, so don't worry about setting those. And custom properties. Facebook. Okay. Let's see. My LinkedIn. You can copy and paste it, from LinkedIn. I know mine by heart. And then Twitter. And then save. All right. Take a second for it to save all that. Just to let you know, the picture that you uploaded is here. However, this picture and this picture may take up to 72 hours for it to propagate. So you're not going to see it right away. Don't worry. As long as you see it here, you're fine. Okay, there it goes. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it may take a few seconds, but if you log in 3 days later and you still don't see it, well, then maybe either it wasn't done right or maybe something's wrong with the system. Okay. Um, now, now you got to see Dev. So if you click on the app launcher, this is Dev. What Dev does is any documents that you've opened or that you may have interest in is an intelligent system. it gives you that right away. It tells you what you think you might have interest in. Okay. Um, and also shows you documents that you worked on and shows you documents that your friends have worked on. So this is something to look at. It's kind of like a Pinterest type of look um, of all documents that are stored on the Office 365 account. Okay, that's dev. Task. Nothing wrong with setting some task. If you want to use this feature, it's not a very popular feature of Office 365, but it's no harm. If you want to use it, you can set it. And if your phone recognizes the task function of Office 365, it will show up on your phone as well. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time to load. Okay, there it is. So you can set up new tasks for yourself, like laundry pickup. I want this due by tomorrow. Show more details. You can set all kinds of different settings. See all this stuff here. You can even keep track of your mileage, and it stores in the system, and you can always refer back to it. Okay, it's really cool feature. Video. Anytime you want to upload any type of video for us to see, or if you just want to look at videos that we posted here, you can view it here. Okay, at any time. Just come here and take a look at the videos that we have uploaded. Alright, let's click on Sites. Okay, for some reason when I clicked on Sites right there, it didn't quite work. Sites takes you to OneDrive for Business. Okay, it's now setting up my OneDrive account. Okay, it says give it a moment to set up, so then you come back to it later. Okay, this right here and this right here is almost the same thing, OneDrive and Sites. Sites, which is actually SharePoint, is a place where we store like an intranet website. Okay, it's finally set up. Okay, so if you come here and you click on Team Site, this is basically the home page of everything. So any production that you're working on right now, Forward, Double Shot, Fred, and other things, this is like the home page. If you're working on Forward, you click on Forward. And this is the Forward home page. Okay, so Forward, you got the scripts, you got documents, calendar, announcements, discuss, cast and crew inventory, shot inventory list, audio ideas, and a bunch of other stuff. On the right here, you got a link to the Forward website. This just takes you to the home page of Forward. I'm going to close that real quick. So that's the home page of Forward, right? It takes you to this short URL. If you want to copy this, all this does is if you copy that link, it just takes you to there, which for some reason that didn't work. Okay. Okay. Let me see. What's the reason for that? Okay, I'll have to take a look at that later, but if you click on it, it takes you right back to here. It just tells you that if you type in this link, it will take you to the Forward site, which I'm not sure why it didn't work. Okay, I have to take a look at that. All right. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you want to know what those are, you can click on those. Google Groups, this will go away. So when you click on Google Groups now, it takes you to, if you're signed into your Google account, which I'm not here. Once I sign into my Google account, then it will take me to the Google Groups. All this right here is going to be transferred to here eventually. Okay. Any type of announcements will be displayed here. And we have a discuss board. In discussion, you can set up a new discussion and talk about things, and people can respond to you. It's a really cool feature. This can be used at your leisure. The announcements are announcements from like the management team. You can also make announcements here as well. Calendar. Eventually this will be filled with items from that or in events that are coming up. The script. These are all the scripts and documents. Things like the shooting schedule, just a bunch of stuff. You know, if you just want to get graphics and stuff like that. The best thing to do is to click on here first, and this will take you to the documents library directly, so you don't have to go through a bunch of other stuff here. It's really cool stuff. All right. This eventually will be a lot more in depth, maybe more menu items here, but for now this is what we have. And as we get larger and larger, of course, this is going to become bigger and bigger. It may even look different as time goes on. All right, these are other productions that we are currently working on. So anytime you can always click on those and see what's going on. You did sign an NDA for Shiz, so anything that you see in any of these items, you got to keep secret, because the NDA tells you that any projects of Shiz, Evolve Forward Media, Shiz Media Studio, Shiz Media, Why Not Media, The Illuminati, are all protected under that NDA. Okay. Um, these right here, if you want to create a Word file, keep in mind this is not Microsoft Office Word. This is Word Online. So it's kind of like a slimmed down version of Word. So let's say you create a new document. And you click up here to give it a name. Okay. And I type in hello, so you type in a few things. All right, I'm done now. See how it says saving right here? It's now saving, saved, and I close the window. Great. But where did the document go? Click on here, the app launcher, and you go to OneDrive. OneDrive is your personal storage. Okay. This is your personal storage to store your personal documents. Notice that new name came here. If I click on it again, there it is. Now, if you need to edit the document, you go up here and you click on Edit Document. If you have Microsoft Word on your computer, you click on Edit in Word. But I'm going to do it online. There's a cool feature about this online thing. Okay. First of all, I'm going to share it with Antonio. Okay, so I'm just going to type out Antone, and there it is, Antonio, Chief Executive Officer. I'm going to allow him to edit, requires sign in. All right, and share it. I'm going to get an email. There it is. That says I now have, this is my email now. This is mine. This is this is mine. Okay. So I got an email from Yammer saying that I got a document that I can share. So I click on it. I'm like, oh, great. Okay, let me work on this document with him. I want to show you something really cool. It's a new feature. For those of you familiar with Google Docs or anything like that, you may have already seen this. Okay, this is mine. This is Antonio. This is Yammer. Watch this. See that? See that? It's telling me that Antonio is working on this section of the document. It's telling me here that Yammer is working on this section of the document. Ain't that cool? Nice, huh? And it may take a couple seconds for it to update on both. Nice, right? Okay. So I just want to show you that real quick. So you can have two people working on one document at the same time. Okay. And then you don't have to save it. It saves automatically. You just simply close it. If it's in the middle of saving, it won't let you close until it saves. Okay. Um, Now, there's one extra feature here in the app launcher called Yammer. We're not using that yet, so just leave that alone for now. Um, if you do click on it, it's a social media for the company. Okay, that's all it is. It's social media for the company. But like I said, we're not really using it at this time. There's no need to really click into it. Eventually, we will take full advantage of Yammer, but that's something down the line. Sway. What is Sway? Do a search online for Sway, Microsoft Sway, and there's a ton of tutorials about it. There's a lot of tutorials about OneNote. OneNote is an awesome note-taking application. I suggest start taking advantage of that. PowerPoint is a presentation software. Excel is a spreadsheet application, and Microsoft Word is a document application. Okay. There will be other tutorials about these items later, and there's also a ton of videos that Microsoft put out and other partners of Microsoft have put out that talks about these different features, as well as all these other features more in depth. Okay, now that's it. That is Microsoft Office in a nutshell. It's just a very quick, dirty, quick tutorial about how to use Microsoft Office. Just one more thing though. Go back to your mail. So you click on the app launcher. And you click on mail, which I've already did, and you go to your settings. But remember, the settings button is the little gear. You click on options, and you click on general. Okay, general. My account. And all this should be filled in already. But if you want to fill it in yourself, just put in your information here and save it. It can take up to 72 hours for all this information to propagate throughout Microsoft Office 365. Okay. Your picture should show up automatically that you have already uploaded. It should show up eventually here too. The one thing I want you to look at is under mail. So let's say that's minimized again. And under mail, look for email signature. Click on email signature. Make sure you check these two boxes. And here you can put thank you, Antonio, or I am a. I am a. What's the full name? Okay. I am a whatever. Okay. I don't remember what I put there. And then you put your email address. And in case you want people to know your phone number, why not put your phone number? Okay. And also, if you want to, put the website address here. That's it. What does this do? You save it, and let's go create an email. So when you create an email, that's what displays every single time. Hello, how are you? Can you send me those files, please? Now, without having to type thank you, you're already saying it. Thank you. My name, email address, phone number, and evolve4.net. Too easy, right? And then you hit send. Oh, I didn't. I'll send it to myself. No big deal. Test. Okay. Um, you get the gist of that. Okay. Let's see here. Is there anything? Oh, if you ever need support, just click on this question mark and go down to support. And my phone number is here, the email address, and the IT link. Just either, but just say either call me or email me. If I don't answer the phone, email me. Okay. I really don't respond to voicemails that much. So if I don't answer the phone, just email me and I'll be more than happy to assist you with anything that you're having problems with. Um, if there's anything else that you want me to do video wise, just send me an email. Say, hey, how do you use SharePoint? Okay, I will put aside some time and I will create a video on how to do that. Or I may call you and show you directly if I feel it's not something that needs to be done in video style. All right, I think that's it. So thank you very much. This is what Shiz, Evolve Forward, and Double Shot, and everything else that we're doing. Evolve Forward Media Incorporated. All that is going to be done in Office 365, including the Illuminati and everything else. Is all going to be done in Office 365. So I invite you to take advantage of that. It's a great service. It's a lot of tools in here, and there'll be more tools added later. Trust me, there's a lot more stuff coming. Um, Microsoft is developing stuff every day, virtually. All right, so thank you very much, and you have a good day. Bye bye.